Alright you guys, welcome back to another episode of a Minecraft tutorial in my little test world that we have going on here. And I know this is a little out of the norm. There's no iCraft this week officially, but this relates to iCraft because I'm going to be building this build on the server this coming week, so you'll be seeing it pop up randomly in between episodes. And I figured I might as well just do a tutorial of it so that you guys know exactly what I'm building and how I designed it before I just go and build it on the server. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and turn this camera around and look at what we're building today. Just on the other side of our barn that we worked on last time, we are going to be making a windmill. Yes, I know, so great, so unexpected, not like I've talked about this for ages or anything. But I did this a little differently than with the barn tutorial where I had it in 3 sections and I built it up from there. Instead, I just did 1/4, almost a half of it, pretty much, right here. And then we will take a look at the completed design as well afterwards. But this is just to get into some detail so that you guys understand how I started this and the idea around it. And of course, right when I start talking, the sun sets, of course. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, hopefully no rain. Watch, it'll rain in 2 seconds. But to start off with this build, you want to create a circle. And this circle is pretty self-explanatory. It's the normal Minecraft one It's a basic one in Minecraft where you have 3, then you go 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. See, I told you it would rain. I told you it would rain. Weather clear. Okay, perfect. So it's just your standard Minecraft circle by 3 2s and 1s. So it's pretty simple to make. So once you have your base like so, you want to take it up 5 blocks tall. So you can see that I went ahead and I took this up 5 blocks tall. I did the same thing as the barn where I used all stone bricks at first, which is why you can see it's a majority of stone brick in this build. And after I built it the 5 blocks tall, I went ahead and I did my own detailing and mixing in with different stones that would match. So we have andesite, we have polished andesite, mossy cobblestone, mossy stone, regular cobblestone, and then along the edges, as well as smooth stone, I put some more cobblestone in slabs and stairs all around the edges to make it look like it's been weathered a little bit and some things have chipped off and fallen, / just rocks are there from time, time. Yeah, sure. That's what we're doing. And then from there on, you're pretty much set with the first floor. This would be the 3 block part of that circle where it's 3 and then 2. However, I did add my own little stairs right here so that there is an entrance into it, so it makes it a little easier. You could do doors on any side really where you see the 3 block. It's really easy just to switch it over and boom, there's an entryway. You can make these sides be different windows too if you'd like. Up to you, or you can make them all be entrances, but I just went ahead and stick with 1, mostly because the windmill for me is an aesthetic thing and it's not like I actually use it except for making things look pretty. And then to take it up to our little balcony we have here, I've done this in 2 different ways. This is the way I just put together right now. The way I'll show you at the end of the episode is an older version I did, but I'm kind of liking this better just because there's more detail to it. And basically on this section here on the 2 part, so on every piece where you see 2, right here on the corner piece right before you hit the 1, you're going to put a stair, so you can see there's a stair there and a stair there on the 5th high tall block. Then you're going to go out and put up 1 more stair on the same, so you're going to come out basically like out and up like that, as you can see. And then I just continued it over. And on the corners of it, I just filled it in so we have a stair there, although I think I did this wrong. I did. Possibly. Yes, you're supposed to go that way. You're supposed to go that way. Yes. Messing up stairs. And just did the stairs going all the way around this. And then on the bottom below it, I just did some slabs to keep it going. So the only place you should see a stair come down that low would be on this block here. And then it comes up to the top, and I just went ahead and along the edges and took these iron bars and marked it out as a little fence. Although you could go ahead and just use fence posts if you'd like, but I just like the look that the iron bars give it compared to using fence posts. Yeah, iron bars look better, at least for this build. And then as we move up to the 2nd floor, oh, I don't know how to fly. I apologize. I have used my traditional sandstone birch combination here for the walls. Now I love this combination, as you can tell down there with the barn, and it's pretty much my go-to for anything I do that's kind of medieval-y. So with this, I made a sandstone wall that's 7 blocks wide. 7 blocks. Right here, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And from there, we went up 6 blocks high. So you want to do 7 by 6 on all 4 walls. And then from there, I took these, they're dark oak? I thought I did spruce. Oh well, you can use dark oak or spruce, who cares? And I usually, when I build my logs on the corner like this, but because there's not enough space here and I didn't want to expand this overlanding, I stuck it in one instead of out of one. So we still have our corner here, and instead we have the dark oak logs in 1 block from the wall. And they go up 6 blocks as well, but on the 6th block they stick out with one with my traditional looking button on it. Although now that I look at it, I do want to add this little detail and do my little arch like I normally do on everything. Oh yeah, that looks a little better. And then for the support over here, just because it looked weird having nothing here and just a bunch of sandstone / birch laying about, I figured it'd make more sense to add some type of support. So in comes the oak, whatever these called, fence posts. However, you can choose any color or choose anything you'd like instead. I just like to add that extra detail so it doesn't look like it's just kind of naked, you know? Like if we get rid of these, it looks really naked and like it doesn't make any sense why it would be there. And oh no, I messed up something. There. See, it looks just kind of meh. So I definitely like the fence post better. And of course it's raining again. And then for the windows, as you can see, I did a staircase in and a staircase on the top and just did 2 blocks high and did my own little added in mixtures of the birch. A lot more sandstone than birch, but you can go ahead and use more birch or use any block you'd like, of course. As we get up to the top, this is just a very basic triangle shaped roof that only goes up 2 blocks. So from here, right on top of the log, and it sits right on top of it and comes straight over by 1, 2, 7. So it does the whole length of the sandstone / birch wall. Then on the corner piece, I used a slab so that it doesn't look so triangularly. I was trying to make it a little different, but still keep it in the same shape pretty much. Then it goes straight up again to another section, only we're going in one. So this, instead of 7 stairs in a row, it becomes 5 stairs in a row. And of course, again, another slab in the corner. And it's going to be the same on all sides because everything I do is pretty much symmetrical. That's why I only did it like this, because you just copy this on all 4 sides and you're good. And then when we come up to here, we do have some slabs or planks here just to hold up the dark oak wood. And with the dark oak wood, it comes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. So we're going to go up 7 high with the sandstone and the dark oak. On the 7th log, we do this little supporting beam across. And of course my little pieces that stick out with the buttons on it for added detail, and the little stairs for arches and extra support of the logs. And still I'm keeping with the theme of the same with using the fence post and the stairs for the windows, and we just continue and we double it up on the top. Now at the top, instead of doing another supporting beam like we have in the middle, again we switch over to doing a roof similar to what we did down here. So this roof, we do have our supporting stairs starting here. So we go up 7 high, and on the 7th one, instead of the log, we just put a stair here. And then we put, of course, our inner arches like we do, and the stairs go around on each side, except for here, because this is gonna, well actually no, that's gonna be correct. Yeah, so the stair is gonna be on all 4 sides of this dark oak or spruce log that you took up to the top. Then again, we're doing the same thing where we do the stairs and we go up in a slight angle-ish, like a triangle thing. And we first start with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs, and they're just sitting right on top. So you're gonna just put upside down and then correct side up and then over 5. And of course the corners are gonna have the slabs, and again over 5. Then we go up, again another slab in the corner where they meet, and then over here you're gonna go over 3, so 1, 2, 3, then a slab in the corner. And this is where it gets a little wonky because then there's only 4 stairs that are really going to meet like this. And I just do a little slab right on top. So you have this very, not a traditional, because normally traditional Minecraft triangle roofs look like that. And you just have them super sharp edges and they're perfectly symmetrical. I just like the look it gives with the slabs instead. Gives it a little extra detail to it, even though it's not much of a difference, honestly, but it's just something I like to do. Now the next part I'm going to switch worlds for, because that one is for the blades of the windmill, and that is a little more difficult, and I did not want to recreate that in my testing world just because it's a pain to do. So we're going to head over to my single player world where I have built this already using my older design. Hello, Mr. Windmill. So first, as you can see, let's just go straight to the back. This is identical pretty much, except for the differences I did. I added some extra support to this. You could always just keep it basic and go out 2 stairs and then just have a little slabbage here. Although now I like to cover up like where it meets like that. If I put wood on top of stone, I like the wood to go over the stone rather than just sit on top of it like it is right now, which is why I made the changes to it. However, any design is fine as long as, you know, if you're going with this design, you're doing some type of landing, whatever works for you. You could even make this out of stone if you wanted to. I just like the color difference because it gives you a nice little change from the stone all the way up to the sandstone and wood. Then as we come up, obviously these are all still the same designs. And then we come to the windmill. The windmill part, I still designed the tower the same way. You can see I even have the arches still in here. But we first put in our little, I don't know what to call this, wheel? I guess you could call it a wheel. Put in this wheel here. And this wheel is centered right on the 3 mark, right on the center of this, right here. It's centered right there. And for that, it essentially comes, oh, hello. I don't know why I would have done that. It comes out 3, and then we switch to that, and then the windmill itself, not the windmill, the wheel itself, it's just your basic, you do planks on all 4 sides, and then the stairs on the corners, right? That seems about right. That seems about right. Although it looks like I did take this part off so that it doesn't run into anything, which seems fine. And then I did go ahead and add this little slab right on top and on the bottom so that it looks a little bit more defined. But considering the fact that you don't really see it, you could really go with whatever type of circle design you want, because you really can't see it when you look at it from the front with the windmill blades in the way. So from there, when you take your post, or whatever you want to call this, out by 3 blocks, then you can start off with doing the actual windmill blades. I just went ahead and kept with the oak posts that I've been using everywhere, and I just did the what's it called, the 8 squares all the way around it on the 3rd block out. Technically it's the 4th block out if you count the wheel. So on the 4th block out, then we go around the entire block with the posts. And from here I did the same pattern pretty much, only in different directions. So for the fence post, we go out 2, down 1, over 1, down 1, over 1, down 2, over 1, down 3, over 1, down 2. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. I can't count sometimes. And I did the exact same thing on all sides, although they do go in different directions. So it's a little difficult to follow, but as long as you remember the whole pattern of over 2, down 1, over 1, down 1, over 1, down 2, over 1, down 3, over 1, down 2, then you're fine. So basically on the other side, for example, we go down 2 first instead of over. So I just kind of flip it. Instead of going over, I'm going to go down. So I go down, then over 1, down, over 1, down, over 2, down, over 3, down, over 2. It basically is the exact same thing. You're just switching if you're going over or down repeatedly in all 4 sections. And same thing here. Instead of going over, we're going to go up, because this one went over, this one went down, so we want this one to go up. So up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over, just like that. And then over here, we're going to basically mirror this guy like we flipped it. So it's going to go over like it did, and then up instead of down, if that makes any sense. It's after building it, you kind of understand it a bit more, but when you first look at it, it takes a while to look at it. So this will definitely be the screenshot, so you guys can just kind of copy the pattern of the fence post, because that is the hardest part, especially with the wool that comes next. For the wool, I just basically took wool of any color, but I picked white just because I'm sticking with the usual colors. I went ahead and I did the white blocks. You can see it right here. They're on the corners that surround this pillar in the middle is where they start. And we have 2 layers here. So we have one there, and then instead of following it all the way down, I took it in 1 early, and then I brought it down 2, and then I again took it in 1, brought it down 2. It's very similar to how the fence posts are made, however, they're just not perfectly lined up. So it looks a little bit more like it's flowing off of it rather than being stuck right onto the fence posts. And again, only connected here once, only connected there once. Very rarely does it connect to the fence post. It just kind of floats there instead. And again, over 3 and then over 3. And then for the additional wool on the backdrop, I pretty much just took it as if I was going, I don't know, like terraforming. It's kind of how I terraform in general, is I go up 1 and then I try to stagger it a bit and however it would look best as if it was natural. So from here, as you can see, we have the exact 3, and then we have an extra 1. Then we have another 3 following that, but then we have an extra 2. Then we go and we have double the amount, and just an extra 1 there. So it just kind of looks the most natural to me. Of course, you guys are more than welcome to design windmills however you'd like. And you could even get rid of this altogether and just call this some type of thing. I don't know. Storage, maybe? Who knows? But that's about all the time I have for this episode. And like I said, this is going to show up in my iCraft series for next week. So you're going to see it pop up on the server without me really telling you I'm building it, because I'm telling you now. So when you come back next week, it'll be there, and we'll hopefully be able to finish working on doing the outer parts of the base. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did enjoy this tutorial, please make sure you leave a like down below to show your support for my Minecraft tutorials and my iCraft series. And yeah, if you have anything like to comment, don't forget to comment down below as well. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button for the best notifications on my channel that are in regards to my Minecraft series. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys!